day 150 of my case study, testing out my Legion secret. My name is Mike Iser, and if you're here from TikTok, Instagram, Facebook Reels, you're going to want to come to the description of this video and click on this second link over here, jobquittingincome.com. This is the business that I was talking to you about how I generated $1,000 a month in extra income in only 2 months' time. The video that I'm going over now is about another business that I'm running where I made $1,000 a month in 4 months' time, double the time. So if you want to check out that business that I was referring to in the past videos on those TikToks and Instagrams and Facebook Reels, it is this one over here. So when you click this, that'll bring you to a page where you enter in your email and you'll get more information about how that system works. You know, you go to the VSL and whatnot. But if you want to get more information about what that system is and how I made that work for myself, that is all in my playlist over here. And this playlist is accessible if you go to the playlist link over here. You open that up and then you'll see all this. 7 to 8 days of me explaining how I generated the $1,000 a month in 2 months' time using free traffic. So this is all for free. I'm offering this all for free. It'll be overwhelming to look at it all at once, so like go at it a day at a time. And this first one, some people have subscribed and they haven't watched this full video. So if that's you, go back and watch this whole video, because this 14 minutes is going to explain in a nutshell how this all works, what the system is about. But for everyone else, so I'll pause over here, go and do that. And for everyone else, if you're interested in learning more about My Legion secret, and maybe some of you that have initially heard about that other business want to learn what this business is about. This system is designed to drip feed you 100 leads each day. And these leads that are being given to you are in the internet marketing space. So they're looking to make money online. So we're being given 100 leads each day, and it's building up in our back office over here so that we're getting 3,000 a month, then 6,000, then 9,000. So this is kind of an alternative to doing solo ads, wherein you'd spend 30 to 50 bucks for 100 clicks over and over again, and then you're spending 30 to 40 bucks for an autoresponder, which you have to pay more as you get more leads, and you're hoping to break even with all that payment. And you may lose money, and you may get bad leads, and you know, it's a whole ordeal. So it's an expensive ordeal. So instead of doing that, this is a cheaper alternative because it's $1 a day for those 100 leads, because it's a $30 a month membership. Now, having said that, there is the first month a $30 setup fee. So $30 setup fee first month, $30 recurring billing, that's $60. Every month thereafter, it is 30 bucks. Okay? So as far as the profitability of this is concerned, because that's the other question that would come into your mind. Like, you're getting all these leads, but are these leads actually converting? So in my experience, I've been vlogging my journey from around day 15-ish, right? Up till now. And I broke even day 50, and day 60 I was in profit. And I used to say that as long as things keep going as they are, I'm in profit 400 to 500 bucks. But now it looks like I'm up to 800, maybe even $1,000 profit a month. Now, there is another factor to this, and that is that even though last month I made $1,000, I was in a net profit of 800 and some odd change. And I'll get into why that is in a little bit. But the one thing I need to show you is that you can get more than 100 leads a day with this system. You can get 100 bonus leads here, okay? And the way that you get those bonus leads is if you use this referral ID and you refer someone to the system. That way you get 200 leads a day, which is 6,000 at the end of the month, and then 12,000 the following month. So if you were to do that, that's going to up your lead total. But if you have no one to refer, you can actually refer yourself. And if you do that, then you got 100 on the bottom account, 200 on the top account. That's 300 leads a day, and that is 9,000 leads at the end of the month. So we've gone from 3,000 to 6,000 to 9,000. So it's really getting ramped up here, the number of leads we're getting. Now, believe it or not, there is another level to this. You can only get 200 leads per account, but if you can refer one account, you can refer another account and chain them one under the other so that they're each getting 200 leads. And that's what I've done. I've got 7 accounts, all at 200, except the bottom one, which has nothing underneath it. But I was able to get some signups even on my bottom account, so that now I've got 200 times 7, 1,400 leads a day coming in. So that's a lot. And if you're hearing that, like 7 accounts, what I would recommend is you go with 5 accounts, right? 5 accounts recommended to see a decent amount of results in a reasonable time frame. If you don't have that kind of money, go with a minimum of 2 accounts, right? So at least you're taking advantage of those bonus leads. But do keep in mind that a large component of this game is the numbers. So if you get fewer accounts, you're gonna have to wait longer for those leads to build up, right? Because if you get 5 accounts or 7 accounts, there are people even that have 10 accounts or more accounts, then you have the numbers more on your side and you're more likely to get the sales coming in at a more consistent rate, right? So do understand that patience is a key factor in this game. But having said that, typically you get your first sale week 3, week 4, and sometimes you may get it earlier, sometimes you may get it later, and that will play a part. Like a large part of that is luck, and a large part of that is doing the right things. Like I go over all of the right things in my playlist down below, the tips and tricks playlist. But if you got luck on your side, you got a good number of accounts, there's a greater likelihood that you're going to get things popping off sooner rather than later. But having said that, I noticed that month 3, month 4, things start to really take off. I don't know why that is, but things really start taking off. So give this a fair shake. Give this 3 to 4 months to let that momentum build up. And typically, like that's around where I started getting back-to-back sales, beginning of month 4. Now we're on month 5. So that's what I'd suggest. And I'd suggest you go with a number of accounts you can comfortably hold for 3 to 4 months. Don't go all out getting 10 accounts or more accounts if you can't hold on to that for the long term. It's better to go with, half of that, 5 accounts, and then hold those 5 accounts for 4 months, 5 months even, or 6 months. Like I can't comment on 6 months plus, but I have heard that 6 to 9 months is a zone where things start shifting. So I'm curious to see myself what happens in my case when I reach month 6, month 9. But anyways, we'll have to wait for later on to see what happens there. We're at the end of month 5 now. So now the question is, one key thing I haven't told you. You can mail out once per day per account, once every 23 hours. And what we're doing is we're promoting products on clickbank.com, the affiliate marketplace. And we're going there, we're finding products over there, and we're going to the vendors over there who are providing 10 free email swipe files for us to use to promote their product. We're copying the email, pasting it inside the inbuilt mailer, mailing it out. And we're getting clicks and we're getting sales that way. Okay, we're promoting on ClickBank. So, having mentioned ClickBank, let me get a drink of water real quick. Now, I think the other day, we had a spoiler sale, right? And I didn't want to show that to you. So let's see what happened. Let's see about that spoiler sale. How much was it? And boom, a little small sale, a Pee-wee sale.
That's too much.
So it's $21.80. Small little Pee-wee sale. And you know what? I'll take it. So let's see where this sale came from. This sale came from account number 2. Let me just zoom in on that for you guys. Account number 2. So the day before, what I was saying was that there were a bunch of order form impressions for account 2. And those order form impressions turned into a sale the following day for account number 2. So that's interesting to see how that happened. All those impressions, that person decided to purchase the next day. So let's look at the rest of this. We had 1,249 hops for the day, 4 order form impressions, 1 sale. And let's look at the 7-day moving average, this blue line. And you can see that it's going up and down in waves. And now we are at the bottom of a wave, and it looks like we may be going up again. We'll have to wait and see. And here's the bar chart. All the sales up the last 4 months, not since I began. Like I can't go all the way back. But this is what this looks like. And let's look at more detail over here. We are at $1,087.94 for the month. We are over our prior month now. However, we are still shy of our goal. I'll go into that a little bit later, but we are at $3,692 gross income since I started 5 months back, and we are at a net profit of $2,432. So what I was saying was that our goal was to hit $1,200 this month. $1,210 to be precise, because if I hit that, I have a monthly fee of $210 for my 7 accounts. So if I have $1,210, then I'm going to be at a profit of $1,000. So I need to get $122. I did the calculation. $122 today, tomorrow, and day after. 3 days to get this amount, to reach that point. So let's see, you know, fingers crossed if that comes to pass, right? 1, 2, 3. Okay, because we did have a day where we had 0 sales, so that kind of threw a wrench into things, but things can shift in an instant, as we've seen before. We can get a sale out of nowhere that totally shifts momentum. Like how a couple of days ago we had that $100 sale right over here, right? Which just, boom, it just exploded our results, our income, even though we had a $12 sale the day before. And let me just show you one more screen over here, which is this screen. Now, I haven't updated the total leads, but it is well over 200,000. By the end of this month, we will be at around 205,000. And this is the the progression of leads, like approximately how many I'll have at the end of each month over here. Here's the months over here, right? So I started off in December with 40,000. At the end of December, I had that much. Then January, 80,000, then 120, then 160. So we are at, by the end of this month, 205,000 is what we're going to be approximately at. So, having explained all of that, I think I haven't shown you. Okay, so it was account number 2 that got this sale, and that is its 14th sale over here, right, for $21.80. And if I zoom in over here, this is still at the number 2 spot, it looks like, at $598, and 14 initial sales, 9 upsells. So 14 is the upper limit, like nothing is past 14. So that is where we're sitting at, and that is it. So if you are looking to come on board with this system, you want to test this system out for yourself, you can come over to the description over here and click on this first link over here. And if you click on that, do let me know. Send me an email at mikeiserconsulting@gmail.com, because what I'll do is I'll provide you with free email support, answer any questions that you may have, or if you run into any issues, or if you have any mind games that are being played with you, like you're not seeing the results that you want, you can show me your results, like your back office, and I'll give you my feedback on what may be happening. But other than that, you're also going to get 500 free swipe files. And out of those swipe files, 200 of them are written in a generic fashion, such that they can be copied and pasted to promote whatever product that you want to promote. So you could promote this product over here, MIF, the second product over here that I am using. You could promote Warrior Plus. You could promote MLGS itself. And the reason why you'd want to do that is so that you can get those bonus leads on your bottom account. So if you've got 5 accounts at 900 leads a day and you want to get that bonus sign up on your bottom account, promote My Legion Secret with these emails that I give you. Copy and paste them in. Get that bonus sign up. Get that extra 100 leads a day, which is an extra 3,000 leads a month, right? But anyways, you're going to click on this first link. This is going to lead you to this page over here. And from here, you can watch this video, read a bit more about My Legion Secret down here, but click on this first button and then enter your email and click Get Started. And that's going to bring you over to the sales page, okay? And that looks like this. And from here, you know, watch this video, read through it, but once you sign up for your first account, this is where you're going to have to pay close attention, because I'm going to show you how to layer your accounts properly. Okay, so log in over here. Just log in real quick. First account doesn't matter. Second account, it does matter how you do this, okay? So you're going to copy this, and then you're going to paste it in your browser over here and press enter. And then you're going to be cookied so that when you create your second account, it's going to be made underneath your first account, giving your first account 100 bonus leads. You can use a separate browser if you want to be doubly certain that you do it right, or you could clear your cookies. but that's how you do it. And then you go to the My Leads, and this is going to update to show 200 leads will appear in this much time. So you are going to have to wait 24 hours for the leads to pop up. First day you will have 100, second day you'll have 300, then 500, right? And use a different email for every account you create. And with Gmail, you can create 5 Gmail accounts with one phone number. Run out of Gmails, use yahoo.com or use ProtonMail or mail.com. I like ProtonMail out of all of those options. It's the, I don't know, I just had the easiest, it's been easy for me to set up multiple ProtonMail accounts I've found. So anyways, one other thing, put a number at the end of your first and last name when you're creating these accounts, like Mike2, Iser2, Mike3, Iser3. The reason why we're doing that is because the system will reject the same first and last name over and over again in the same day. So that gets around that issue, and later on you can go to the profile over here and delete those numbers. And when you are setting up these accounts, let me just show you visually here. You create your second account using the first account's referral ID over here, right? But you do not use this for the third account. For the third account, use the second account's referral ID over here to create the third account. And when you're creating the fourth account, you do not use the first, you do not use the second, you use the third account's referral ID to create the fourth account. You chain your accounts one under the other so that each one gets to 200 leads a day. And if you run into any issues with this, you can contact support because they're aware that people want to create these multiple accounts, and they can, help you out with that. But anyways, once you've created all your ClickBank accounts, all your MLGS accounts, come over to ClickBank, set up an account with ClickBank, which is easy enough to do. And once you've logged in, open this up, go to accounts, create an account nickname, and do affiliate over here because we're not promoting we're not a vendor over here, right? We're an affiliate. So you have to select this, enter in our nickname, following these instructions though, and click sign up. And when you do that, this will pop up. When you click it, you'll be brought to an overview screen where you can then go over to the marketplace at the top corner here. And when you go to the marketplace, you'll see all the categories of products that you can promote, but we want to go to e-business and e-marketing because this is what's going to convert the best. Like, don't bother with games, don't bother with computers and internet, just go with this. And from here, we're going to sort this by gravity so that we get the products at the top, which are generating the most sales for the most affiliates. So we want to focus on number 1 and number 3. This is what we've seen the best results with. I'm currently promoting number 3 still. I don't know if I'm going to switch back to number 1 anytime soon just yet. We have had one day of no sales, and so far today, like, we don't have any spoiler sales. So we'll see. If I start seeing the momentum shift in the opposite direction where I'm getting too many blank days with no sales, I may consider switching back. But anyways, let's go over and click on the affiliate page right over here. Okay. And then we're going to grab the email swipes. And by the way, these are the free email swipes. You don't have to buy when you pick up MLGS. They will upsell you to get some bonus swipe files. However, you don't have to buy that because we're using these swipe files for free, okay? Just so you know. So click on this, and these are 10 emails that we can use. But by the way, some of these emails have this landing page, a specific landing page, and these convert better, these specific landing pages, rather than using the generic promote over here. Like, if we just click promote and create hop link, this generic landing page, it's not going to convert as well, I found from personal experience. So use these specific landing pages. So this landing page is going to match the email subject line. It's going to say $30 per photo you take. It's not going to say something generic like earn $25 to $35 testing apps or something. And that congruency is going to lead to better conversions. For me, for this product, I went from 1,700 hops per sale down to 1,300, even 1,250 hops per sale. It went down that low just by using these specific landing pages. The problem though is not all of these have the specific landing pages, like these ones don't. So I've got in the description some bonus emails right over here. If you click on this, it'll load this up, and there's 35 bonus emails for the first product and the third product to use. which have the specific landing pages which convert the best. So I strongly suggest you use these. Now currently I'm on this email. I'm not on this email. I just decided to use this email. So what I'm going to do is show you the process of sending out the email now, what you would do. So you could either copy an email from over here, or you could copy the email from this document. And that's what I'm going to do right now. I think I used, did I use this one? I think I used this one over here, this subject over here. So let's go to the mailing system, select our leads, paste this in over here, and yep, that's the one I used. And let's go and grab the body over here, copy this, and paste this in over here. Now, one thing is, if you, let me just Control A to highlight this and backspace. If you Control V, paste this in, it's going to look wonky. We don't like that. So I'm going to undo that, Control Z, and I'm going to paste that in this text document, which I've already done, but I'll do it again. So I'm going to paste it in here, and then copy it over here again, Control C, and repaste it in. And that gets rid of all that formatting. Now, all we have to do is change out a couple of things here, put our name in here or a pen name, hit this blue line to apply. This is our affiliate link, okay? So we're gonna bold this, and we're gonna go back over to here and go and grab this hop link over here, Control C. We're gonna paste it in this document. And then we're gonna change out this to put our affiliate nickname in here that we entered in earlier. Mine is value null. That's what I created as a nickname. And for TID, transaction ID, this is WAR for WriteAppReviews and MLGS1 for our first account, so that we know where our clicks and sales are coming from. So we make those changes, copy this, come back over here, and once this is highlighted, we click on this link button, press Control B, paste that in there like that. And then we got our link in here. Now we just double check everything looks good over here, and then we hit perfect timing. This is going to make sure that the email is sent out to when the lead is most likely to see it, click it, and open it. That'll increase our open rate. So always click on that and then hit send email. There'll be a button over here, an orange button like this. Now I've already sent out my email, so that's why you don't see the button. But once you click that button, this will pop up showing that we have to wait 23 hours before we can mail out again. So when that happens, an easy way to do the rest of your accounts is to duplicate this tab by right-clicking, going to duplicate tab, signing out of this duplicated tab, and signing back in with your second account. Okay? So let me just do that real quick so that now we can copy and paste all the information over again. So let me select all my leads in my second account, come back here and copy this, and then paste this in here. This is how fast it can be. Copy this, paste this in here, right over here. Click on this link anywhere on it, click this button, change the 1 to a 2, right like that. Hit perfect timing, double check, everything looks good, and hit send email. See, so when you get this quick, it'll take you 5 minutes to do this, literally 5 minutes. But when you start, it's gonna take you 15 minutes. You're gonna double check the links, make sure everything looks good. But this is a system that is copy and paste simple, so it's very good for beginners, and you know, you're just copying emails. You don't even have to have a good grasp of the English language to do this. If English is not your first language, you can just copy and paste these already pre-written emails. You don't have to write the emails yourself. So we are copying and pasting emails, sending them out. Doesn't matter when you do this. You can do it at your lunchtime, in the morning, because we're hitting perfect timing. It's going to send it out at the perfect time for that lead. And then you just wait for the clicks and the sales to come in. And that's where the patience comes in. But that is the system. If you want to come on board, shoot me an email at mikeiserconsulting@gmail.com. And again, if you want to check out the other program over here, look through those videos or go to the second link, jobquittingincome.com. But other than that, I'm going to wrap this up. Like the video if you enjoyed this content and want to see more of it. Subscribe for more videos in your feed. And I will see you in tomorrow's video.